This week's podcast is brought to you by Cutting Edge Lawn Services. Has all this rain made your lawn come alive? Have you reached your limit for mowing this year? No problem. Give Ben a call for detailed professional service. From mowing and trimming to spring and fall yard cleanup, Ben does it all. Call Cutting Edge Lawn Services and take that job off your to-do list. 507-829-7235. Now over to Per and his guest in the Headlight Hot Seat.
Welcome to the second edition of the Headlight Hot Seat. Now, before we begin with this week's guest, I have to put some context to today's interview. For starters, I'm an idiot. Mm-hmm. I'm a complete moron.
Yep.
Why do you ask? Well, a little bit of a story. I was driving to Marshall after we taped the original podcast, and Tara calls me, and she said, quote, "Guess what you did?" Now, that can mean a lot of things for me. I don't even want to get into that. But, I said, "What?" She says, "You didn't record the podcast." My heart sank. I shouted some things that I can't repeat on this podcast. Basically, I was talking into a mic that wasn't listening to me. I thought she was joking, but she wasn't. And I went on my way to Marshall, did my errands, came back, got made fun of a lot.
Yeah.
Including by myself. I don't mind laughing at myself. I'm pretty good at it. But here we are again, and we are going to do take 2 of our hot seat interview with Nellie Olson. Yes, that Nellie Olson. You might know her as Sophie Harsh, a sophomore at Tracy Area High School. Welcome back.
Oh, well,
Sophia.
thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy I'm back.
You didn't get lost coming here? You knew the way pretty good?
No. I had learned the path from last time.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming back. I still feel dumb. It's just one stupid little button I got to hit. And there's even a red light indicator on the screen, which I didn't even realize until yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the on-air thing you see
Yeah.
at radio stations. But now that I know that, hopefully we'll get through this. It might not be as spontaneous as the first one.
Yeah.
But like Ben said, thankfully it was you who I had to call back because some people might not like be as good at sports as you are.
Oh.
You're a good
that's
sport
nice.
and you're fun. So we welcome you back with open arms.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself, Sophia.
Well, I'll be a sophomore in high school this year in Tracy. I like making candles. And yesterday, as I told you, my dog jumped on my skirt and I couldn't wear it. So today I'm wearing that beautiful skirt.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
You look a little bit more like Nellie
I know.
than you did yesterday with your kind of athletic gear on or your spandex shorts or whatever they were.
Oh.
Let's go into school. Your favorite subject?
It's probably English.
And, of course, your favorite teacher.
We're going to go with, we'll do a different choice. Last time we said Mrs. Leach because I was scared. We'll choose someone.
You were scared of what?
I was scared that they were going to be listening and they're going to go.
Oh,
Gosh,
retribution.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. We'll choose.
Well, Leach is a good one.
Leach is a good one. She's a very nice teacher. We'll go with Miss Shu.
Okay.
I like Miss Shu.
And she is the BPA advisor.
Mm-hmm.
And Leach is the FCCLA advisor. Mm-hmm. Can you fill us in a little bit about FCCLA? I don't know if a lot of people know what that stands for or what that means.
FCCLA stands for Family Career Consumer Sciences. Nope, that's wrong. Family Career Community Leaders of America.
You had to think about that yesterday, too.
Yeah, I know. It's a long acronym. And there's also FCS, which is our coursework, which is Family Community. But it's...
You're fine. You're good.
Yeah, it's a career kind of exploration, extracurricular. It's, if you know what BPA is, that's Business Partners of America.
Business professionals.
Professionals, sorry. And that one's a bit more like uptight and strict, or it's more businessy than FCCLA
More formal.
is. Yeah, it's a little more. I guess you could say it's a little more real world with experiences like those, but FCCLA is just like it's the parents of kids judging you, and it just feels like one big community of kids doing stuff together.
But like BPA, you get something out of it, right? It's not just a, extracurricular that you don't really get a lot out of. What do you get out of FCCLA?
It looks extremely good on resumes. So,
Okay.
and then I don't know what happens really with BPA. I don't know if you get like seen by colleges or something.
I think that's a resume builder as well.
I think that it is. They're both really good on resumes. I think with BPA you get a lot more experience. Like you can do interviews, or all I know is interviews, but you can do more stuff like that. Whereas with FCCLA, it's more like project based.
Well, BPA has a lot of different categories. I know that Tara's boys were in it and very successful in it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go from the high school. Well, let's stay with the high school, but a different genre, plays
Yeah.
and acting and getting up on stage. You mentioned to me that, now I haven't done my research. This is just from yesterday,
Yeah.
but you have been involved in plays since the 7th grade. Tell me about, if you can look back a few years, what it was like as a young little 7th grader in this big building with all these new faces, and you still being able to get up on stage.
Yeah. It was scary because I had been on stage before, but it was like for concerts and stuff, for choir.
Mm-hmm.
And it was scary because I was working with people that I didn't really know, and I was a 7th grader, and 7th grade is like the hardest grade.
Yep.
But I was really glad that I did it because it gave me a lot more confidence, and then I knew that I liked theater, and then I've just kept coming back. It's been awesome.
Okay. Name some productions you've been with. I know we got a big one coming up this winter. We'll touch on that later. But what plays have you been involved with, or musicals?
Yeah, or we can do musicals. We did 8th grade was the Frozen musical, where I was the queen, and then I died, and then I was a bunch of other roles, which was fun. And we did plays in 7th and 9th grade. This year it was Leaving Iowa, and then 7th grade it was a 1-act Greek musical, which is pretty weird. But
that Leaving Iowa one, one of my main takeaways was your character. You played the mother who doesn't have much of or has kind of a short fuse,
yeah,
you could say, dealing with
yeah.
the bratty kids in the back. Did you have fun doing that?
I did. I had so much fun. It was a really good dynamic with us. Dad kept forgetting what he was gonna say, but that kind of feels like real dad, so it was good.
That's dads for you.
Yeah.
All right, now we go to the pageant. This was your 2nd year. You just wrapped up your 2nd year as Nellie, one of everyone's most hated yet favorite characters, I guess you could classify it as.
That happens a lot, I think.
Yeah. Tell me about Nellie and how you get into that character.
I think getting into Nellie, I found it's really good for me to have like a costume on, or to have makeup or my hair back, or being on sets. It really helps me like have something to do with my hands if we're on a set, or I can play with my dress, or it helps separate Nellie from me, which is hard because some days I want to be Nellie. But
in real life.
Yeah, I want to scream and throw a fuss, but I can't.
Well, you're a teenage girl.
I know.
I raised one.
It's so hard.
And it can. My daughter could have been Nellie when she was younger.
Oh.
She had the blonde hair. She had the attitude.
Yeah.
But how do you get into that character? Because that's not you in real life.
No.
And you really have to sell it to the fans, to the audience. You really have to go almost to the extreme.
Yeah.
When it comes to facial expressions, your voice, how loud you are.
Yeah.
Like you said, your hand movements.
Yeah. I do a lot of just checking what I'm doing with myself during scenes. Like, what are my hands doing? Are they doing the little cup thing that I do? And I put them right to my chest. They can't do that. They have to go out, and I have to be pushing people if I want to go somewhere. I'm not looking at who's in front of me. They're not in front of me. They don't exist.
They don't exist.
It's just me.
Yeah.
It's just me in this whole world.
Pretty self-centered.
Yeah. It's because I'm amazing, and you got to be the center of something awesome.
Yeah, and the cast, a lot of veterans in this cast, and one of them is your mother in the play, Mrs. Olson.
Mrs. Olson.
Talk about her a little bit, because she really does what you do really well, and that's just the outgoing, the crazy gestures, and the loudness and the
Yeah.
volume. In her character, she really pulls that off well, right?
I said this yesterday, but I took a lot from her, like what she was doing with her body and how loud she was being. I was a little squeakier because I'm like a little kid, but it really helped me to look at what she's doing and then just kind of be her shadow. Because I think that's what Nellie would do. I think Nellie loves her mother quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think she loved anyone.
I think Nellie loves her mom,
Not her dad, though.
not her dad. I think Nellie has a hatred for her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hatred's a strong word.
I think Nellie goes off screen, like, blah, 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 extremes, like, all the time.
Yeah.
I think she says the words even if they aren't what's truthful.
Yeah, you nailed it. I mean, it's really awesome to watch you and all the actors. Really, I mean, they get into it. I know your dad, Mr. Olson, is also really good at especially that store scene.
Yeah, he's really scary.
Yeah.
He yells.
Does he really grab you tight when he?
He does yank me, but he doesn't grab me tight.
Okay.
He's just like over my shoulder. Like
Okay. Did you grow up a fan of the Wilder books, the TV series, anything?
No, I read the books when I was little because I was forced to by my mom. It was culture, and yeah, they were good. And then I watched the movies or the TV show in 3rd grade before I got kicked out for telling Nora that she needed to stop talking to me because I was watching the show. And then they kicked me out, and I had to go read Harry Potter for a week while everyone else got to watch the TV shows.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't like Harry Potter?
I did like Harry Potter.
You did like it,
But I wanted to watch the TV show. It was cool.
right.
Nellie was awesome.
Yeah. Did you, when you were younger, did you gravitate toward her?
I did, just because I didn't like Laura. I think that,
She's a goody two shoes.
yeah, it's not like me at all.
Everyone's supposed to love Laura. So you're the antagonist, and you're not supposed to love Laura.
I don't think so.
Or anyone for that matter, except for Nellie.
Except for Mom.
You love yourself.
Yeah.
As everyone knows, the weather has been quite up and down this summer, especially in July. And 2 weeks ago, we had a first in 5 years, I believe. Bill told me that the show got postponed and canceled, actually. They started with a 50-minute delay, and we all hoped it would come back because everyone was watching the lightning on the north.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were saying, well, it's going to miss us. So we go on the delay. There's just the 50-minute thing. And then they cancel it because the skies opened up.
Yep.
What was that like for you guys? I know you wanted to go back out
Yeah.
under the bright lights, but what was it like just kind of riding the storm out?
I don't think I was ever scared because I had someone to come get me. I had Dennis, who was a set crew member. He's my neighbor. And we have a big barn behind the set. So we were in there just hanging out, like playing cards and talking. And some people were watching the radar. That was mostly adults. But the kids were just having a great time.
Yeah.
And we were waiting. We were hoping that it was going to miss us. But I talked. We have not a student, like a helper for the whole production, Madison. And I asked her, "Are we gonna be able to go back out?" And she goes, "Absolutely not. No. This is gonna hit us. It's gonna be so bad. Get ready to leave." I was like, "Okay."
And who was the person that was sent out to, or the people that was sent out to all the hundreds of vehicles?
That was
tell.
set crew. That was set crew. When they came back, they were absolutely drenched.
Yeah.
It was really bad because the skies opened up while they were telling people, and Dennis was all the way across over there.
Were people upset? Do you know?
I don't know if people were
Because
upset.
Bill said that some people were like, well, let's just wait it out. And that, in hindsight, never could have happened.
Absolutely not.
Because
no.
of I don't know how much Walnut Grove got that night. Quite a bit.
Yeah, it did not stop.
In a quick amount of time. It's just, like we both said, the skies opened up, and when that happens, all bets are off.
You gotta stop.
Yeah. Talk about the pageant suppers. A lot of people don't know about those and what they entail. And besides the great food, what are those? What are the purpose of those?
Those are nonprofits for like churches or community groups like the Lions Club. We haven't had like a Girl Scouts or a Boy Scouts yet, but I'm sure they could do a pageant supper. This year they were held in the Walnut Grove Community Center, and me as Nellie, and then Natalie Brandel as Laura, who she doesn't play in the play, but she was Laura there.
Yep.
We greeted people or played tag or like played Peas Porridge Hot. The food was really good. I always liked the food, and the people were usually nice.
Now you're in character at the pageant suppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That must be fun. So much fun for you to be able to not just do it on stage, but just in a public setting where you're kind of mingling with
Yeah.
the fans. Where does the food come from then? That comes from the churches or the groups?
That comes from the groups. They make it all themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really fun.
So some things you enjoy about, looking back on your, just this year and last year, the camaraderie that you have with the your fellow actors.
Yeah.
Talk about that and the people that you've met.
I think one of the things that really brings the pageant together and creates a lot of bonds between the actors is how much we get to like hang out, and we have pageant families, which is not only your family on stage, like the Nelsons or the Olsons or the Ingalls, but kind of the group you like form backstage. It's not like all your friends. You can go and hang out with other people, but if you need questions or you need help with something, you usually go to your pageant adults. Like
So
your
they're kind of like
parents.
cliques, or is that not really the right word?
don't
I mean, I
if
know
they're-
it's a family thing.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad,
Mm-hmm.
your Ingalls, your Towers, your
Yeah.
Olsons. But is it that family thing? Is that how it carries over with the whole pageant experience?
I think backstage, I usually kind of just gravitated out and hung out with a lot of people. But I don't know if that's what everyone did. I think backstage you definitely like let off who your character was, and you were just back into your regular family groups or friend groups. So I don't know if I hung out with the Olsons too much. A lot.
Well, you're outgoing. I mean, I have a feeling you could probably hang out with anyone,
I think I could too.
strangers or good friends.
Yeah.
That's just who you are.
I could do it.
Now, we talked before about, I don't know how actors memorize their lines so well, because I couldn't do it. I acted in a church play when I was like 10 years old, and I got in trouble a lot because I couldn't remember my lines
Oh.
at all. That was my foray into being an actor. Don't quit your day job, but I couldn't do it. I don't know how you. And I'm sure all actors are different in how they practice and how they rehearse and how they memorize. What's the word I want? How do you do it? I mean, how do you? I can't think of my words, so I'm just going to ask
okay.
you, how do you do it? How does a person memorize? Like old Laura, for example. She's got crazy number of lines,
Yeah.
and she, to my knowledge, never misses a beat.
I don't think she ever has with me there either. Nope, she's done it. She's done it once, but it was out of practice.
Okay.
But
And
from,
if she were here, I would ask her the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
yeah,
So enlighten me.
I think for me, it's that I memorize the pages with my lines, and then I memorize where my lines are at the page, and then I memorize the lines kind of around them, just like key words, and then if somebody said, if someone said like someone says, "There's my teacher, we gotta go," and then I have another line after that, I can kind of find where that is on the page and then tell what my line is after that. But I think with the pageant, it kind of evolved after that. Like, I didn't need the visual at all. I just kind of knew what I was going to say, which was kind of cool. But I think it's also because we had so many practices that it became like second nature to just say, "Mr. Beetle, somebody tripped me."
Right into character.
Yeah, yeah.
You never leave character. Do you get nervous?
No. Not anymore.
Why? How? I get nervous. I get nervous doing this.
Oh,
With one person. You got 500 people, whether it's that many or 25 people in the gym.
yeah.
They're out there. How do you kind of shut that out? Because that's pretty remarkable for me.
I think getting into character really helps it because my character doesn't know they're on a crowd. My character is yelling at their teacher or they're in a car yelling at their kids. I do a lot of yelling, but I think getting into character helps because I can't focus on that. I've got some other things I need to be doing right now.
Are you ever Nellie at home?
I think if I'm being
Be
a
honest.
satire.
Do you get in trouble? Does
I
the
don't
Nellie
think
come
so.
out at all?
I don't think so. I think it was once or twice, my sister, but it's just like telling her to be quiet.
I could ask the same thing of your family members, and I might get a different answer.
Yeah, you get a different answer. They say a lot.
So we teased a little bit. We got a big performance, a big play coming up in November,
Yeah, November, I think.
and that's
That is Cinderella.
Cinderella.
I think if the school says yes,
Yeah.
well, we have proof if they say no now.
Yes. This is breaking news. Hopefully,
Yeah.
if you can do Cinderella, what about that potential performance inspires you?
Inspires me. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like working with the kids' choir. It's not that they're bad kids or
No.
that I hate kids. It's that it's 45 kids backstage who have to be silent for an hour and a half. And
That's nearly impossible.
none of them have ever done it, and none of them are ever going to do it. But it's so annoying when I'm like, shh, be quiet. You can't talk.
So they're a part of Cinderella?
They're part of the
Potentially, if we do
musicals.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
So this is a musical
Yeah, sorry. This is
Okay, I
we do
didn't know
musicals
that.
this year. We switch from plays to musicals
every other year.
Yeah.
So Cinderella as a musical compared to as just a regular play. How is that going to work? I mean, do you sing? Are you a good singer?
Well,
We'll find out, I guess.
but yeah, don't come to this if I have to sing. I think I don't remember how Frozen worked. With Frozen, the choirs we had the the middle school choir do it as well, and they just practiced during their choir time. They would practice the songs, and then I think when we were reading lines, we would, if anyone needed to sing, they would just sing it. And then on stage, when we were doing scenes, we'd just start singing the lines. And that would be, there wasn't always music. I think sometimes people were just singing.
Yeah.
And nobody was on beat. And it really irritated me because I do percussion. And I'm like, guys, you're a beat behind.
You're in percussion in the band?
In the band, yeah.
Okay. So let's go back. The first time we recorded this, the initial, the trial run, the practice, you talked a little bit about candle making, and you mentioned it a little bit here, but I got to ask why candles? Not that candles, I mean, candles are very popular.
Yeah, candles are great.
The smelly ones, and just people love candles. Why do you love candles?
I got a candle making kit for my, I think, 11th birthday, and it was soy candles. It was very easy. It came with everything. I might have melted them in the microwave. They were very easy to make.
Okay.
And I just loved seeing the candle come together and waiting a day for it to harden and then smelling it, and it smelled good and it looked good, and I was hooked.
So these are aroma candles you work with?
Yeah, I can make, you can make non-scented candles by just not adding scent to them, but I like scent.
I imagine your house has a aroma to it. We have a lot of candles. I'm picturing this house with all these lit up candles.
Yeah, there are candles everywhere. If you find a shelf, one of my candles is on them.
Okay.
But I have a box of candles in my room, and the lid went missing, so if I get near that box, I just get hit with a bunch of smells. It's like
Too much.
yeah. I'm strong with the scent. It's bad.
What scents do you work with? I mean, is it like, there's all sorts of them that people can get.
Yeah.
Vanilla and pine tree, whatever. What are your favorites?
My favorite is probably Flowers. I like the flowers a lot.
Flowery smell.
And I like what pomegranate smelled like. And I got 2 coffee smells, and those smell really good. They smell like the candied beans you get, and I love those things.
Do you like coffee?
No, I
You
don't
don't
like
drink
coffee.
coffee?
No, but I like the beans.
What do you mean you like the beans?
Like, you can get little pouches of, like,
Just
beans.
just to
Just
smell them?
cappuccino beans. You
Okay.
eat them.
You eat them,
Yeah, they're good.
but you don't like coffee.
No. I'm not allowed to have coffee. But I can have the beans.
You are an enigma. I will tell you that.
Okay.
And that's not an insult. And that's very hard to say, by the way. You try it.
Enigma?
No, say an enigma.
Enigma? What?
Say you are an enigma. This
You-
is a test.
Okay. You are an enigma?
Okay, you can say it. I can't.
Okay. It's because I'm an actor.
Sorry about that, listeners. We're going off on a little tangent here. Your plans after high school. And then you're only a sophomore, so it's okay if you don't have concrete plans.
Yeah.
And I don't know how all kids are different. Some kids know, right away what they want, or, in high school, what they want to be or what they want to do or pursue. How about you?
I think probably the U of M is where I'll go. I think that there's a lot of cool opportunities around there. There's a lot of theater groups, and I've got family in that area up
Okay.
there, so that'll be nice. And I think I'll probably be majoring in nutrition at some point. Maybe not the first year, just kind of get basic classes down and figure out what I want to do. But I think I'll definitely minor in theater. I really like it.
So you're going to stay involved in the theater, which makes total sense.
Yeah.
What about doing it at the next level? I talk to athletes all the time about when they go on to college and they play sports, whether it's Division I, Division II. It's always different because everyone's really good at the college level. You
Yeah.
go from the kind of the star of the team in high school to now you're on the bench, or maybe you don't even make the team right away. Does that make you nervous, just kind of being at that next level? This is really looking ahead, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
No, I don't think so. If they don't want me, or if they don't think I'm good enough, I'll go somewhere else. Someone will want me somewhere. It's okay if you don't want me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The U's a pretty big school.
It is a pretty big school. But I'm a pretty perfecter person.
You are perfecter than the rest of us, that's for sure. Especially me, because I don't know how to operate this technology. School's coming up, obviously. It's around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound like you sounded yesterday, because you were pretty excited. Are you a big fan of school, or are you a big fan of summer and not wanting summer to end?
I like school, but school starts when the sun starts to go away, and it's hard for me because I really like the sun, and I don't get to see it when school starts. And
No,
that's-
you're locked inside.
I know.
Literally.
Yeah, they don't let us out. We don't get recess during winter, and it's sad.
What do you do for recess?
We sit inside and we talk about boys. And
Talk about boys.
It's really boring.
You talk about boys. I didn't think Nellie liked boys.
Nellie doesn't like boys.
Oh, that's interesting. So we got school coming up. Then we got college. Where do you see yourself? Let's say, this sounds like an interview for a job right now, but where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, all right. So I'll be 20. Well, I'm turning 15 in like 2 weeks. So I'll be 25.
Happy birthday coming up.
Thank you. It's going to be great. We're going to go make pottery. It's going to be fun.
Make pottery where?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to figure that out.
You know you're going to do it, you just don't know where.
Yeah, it'll happen. I'll be 25. Oh, gosh. That's still young.
That is very young
creepy.
for me.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I admit I'm old.
Oh. I don't know what I'll be doing when I'm 25. I'll have...
Okay, I should have said, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh.
Do you want... I could see you going so many different ways with this. I want to be on Broadway.
Yeah.
I want to help people with their nutrition. There's probably no middle ground there, but
There's probably nothing.
realistically, it's probably the nutrition stuff, right?
Probably, yeah. I think about focusing on theater, But then there's like a part of me that loves nutrition, and it feels like if I only do theater, then what am I actually contributing? Because what I'd be doing with nutrition, or what I want to do in the end, is making laws that force companies to increase the quality of their food and keep their prices at a reasonable price, and like for fast food places, for making sure that it's healthy and not focusing on larger portion sizes and focusing on like quality of food or more choices in what they offer instead of this like low quality kind of icky food.
Well, that was your FCCLA
That was
project,
my
right?
project. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, my memory is good. I'm
Thank you.
old, but I still got a little bit of a memory left.
Yeah,
And I remember you really got excited when talking about
I did.
nutrition and keeping people healthy and getting childhood obesity down and stuff like that. That is kind of your goal.
That's kind of my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the paper for when I was in it, and I think this was maybe a typo because you said,
No, I don't do typos.
"Oh, you don't do typos."
Nope.
Okay, so
But go on.
then you said that I was hoping that there'll be less fruits and vegetables on the My Plate, and that we would focus on carbohydrates more.
I didn't write that.
Okay,
So I got it backwards?
I think you got it backwards. I think it just got mixed up, but I was
That
like,
would be my first
did I
mistake
say that?
ever. That would be my first mistake ever at the Headlight. Wow. I've never made a mistake. Actually, Tara and I joke about the day we put a perfect paper out, we're going to retire
Okay.
because it's not possible.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not. There's too many letters, too many words, too many sentences, too many paragraphs. Well, I apologize if I made that.
That's
error.
okay.
I'll probably do another FCCLA story
Yeah.
in the coming school year, and we'll get it straight.
Okay. That's
Deal?
Yeah.
All right, Sophia, you are off the hot seat.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.